Good evening, friends. Miss Shirley's here again. This time I'm going to be reading the book Frog and Toad Together. In this section, we're going to be reading about the garden. I wonder how many of you guys have already started your own garden. Let's see how Toad and Frog are doing on theirs. So sit back, enjoy, and listen. Frog was in his garden. Toad came walking by. "What a fine garden you have, Frog," he said. "Yes," said Frog, "it is very nice, but it was hard work." "I wish I had a garden," said Toad. "Here are some flower seeds. Plant them in the ground," said Frog, "and soon you will have a garden." "How soon?" asked Toad. "Quite soon," said Frog. Here is Frog admiring Frog's garden. I wonder what kind of flowers they're going to come up with. Let's find out. Toad ran home. He planted the flower seeds. "Now, seeds," said Toad, "start growing." Toad walked up and down a few times. The seeds did not start to grow. Toad put his head close to the ground and said loudly, "Now, seeds, start growing." Toad looked at the ground again. The seeds did not start to grow. You know what? I think Toad is kind of impatient at this point. We'll find out. Toad put his head very close to the ground and shouted, "Now, seeds, start growing." Frog came running up the path. "What is all this noise?" he asked. "My seeds will not grow," said Toad. "You are shouting too much," said Frog. "These poor seeds are afraid to grow." "My seeds are afraid to grow?" asked Toad. "Of course," said Frog. "Leave them alone for a few days. Let the sun shine on them. Let the rain fall on them. Soon your seeds will start to grow." You know what? I think Frog has a point. See? Frog is just yelling at him. He's demanding his seeds to grow. And there's Frog telling him basically to be patient. Let's see if Toad does what Frog says. That night, Toad looked out of his window. "Trapped," said Toad. "My seeds have not started to grow. They must be afraid of the dark." Toad went out to his garden with some candles. "I will read the seeds a story," said Toad. "Then they will not be afraid." Toad read a long story to his seeds. Do you think that's going to allow his seeds to grow? Let's find out, shall we? All the next day, Toad sang songs to his seeds, and all the next day, Toad read poems to his seeds, and all the next day, Toad played music for his seeds. Oh, he's doing a lot for his seeds. Toad looked at the ground. The seeds still not start to grow. "What shall I do?" cried Toad. "These must be the most frightening seeds in the whole world." Then Toad felt very tired, and he fell asleep. All that work, and he got tired. Look at all what he's doing. Everything that he's doing. Let's see if the seeds will grow. "Toad, Toad, wake up," said Frog. "Look at your garden." Toad looked at his garden. Little green plants were coming up out of the ground. "At last," shouted Toad, "my seeds have stopped being afraid to grow." He's so happy. "And now you will have a nice garden too," said Frog. "Yes," said Toad, "but you were right, Frog. It was very hard work." Here is his garden starting to grow. Yay! He did it. Well, that is the end of our story called The Garden. Thank you for joining in. Bye-bye.